All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's Strength and Power. So I made a video recently about JeanClaude Van Damme, and that kind of inspired a video on Bolo Yeung. So Bolo Yeung is very similar to JeanClaude Van Damme because they're both MMA kind of superstars in terms of their movie career and filmography. They were both bodybuilders prior to becoming these movie stars, and during their acting careers, they kind of maintained very good physiques, and they were well known for having these great physiques, while also being very, very talented in terms of their MMA abilities as well. So the JeanClaude Van Damme video that I made, the theme of that video was, could he have been a bodybuilder? So of course in the comment section below, I got a bunch of requests for Bolo Yeung, could he have been a bodybuilder? So to answer that question, he was a bodybuilder, and he's a very dominant bodybuilder at that. So apparently his most noteworthy bodybuilding accomplishment was winning the Mr. Hong Kong competition, which I guess is essentially an Oriental Mr. Olympia. So it's kind of like the biggest show over in that region. So from 1970 to 1980, he dominated that show and won the title 10 times over the span of that decade. So he's a very well-known and very, renowned bodybuilder from that period of time. And that's one of the things he's known for in his movies as well, as having that crazy bodybuilder physique in movies like Enter the Dragon and Bloodsport, and just starring kind of alongside these guys like Bruce Lee, JeanClaude Van Damme during this era of filmography where there's a lot of emphasis placed on the physique of the action star. So really, he is a very iconic figure in bodybuilding, in movies, and really just overall deserving of a video. So another reason why I wanted to make a video about Bolo Yeung is because really, I made a video called Father-Son Bodybuilders a while ago, and I did not include Bolo Yeung in that video, but he does have a son named David Yeung that was a competitive bodybuilder and had a very impressive physique, and he currently acts as a strength trainer for martial arts athletes. But he was a pretty good bodybuilder. He had a pretty good overall well-rounded physique, and he looked kind of reminiscent of how his father looked before him. So there's no real record of David Yeung's actual contest history. He was known as the Chinese Hercules, that was his nickname. But I did manage to dig up a record of him competing in the 2003 NPC USAs. So he pretty much competed at the highest level in the NPC USAs, and he placed 8th in the light heavyweight division at the NPC USA. So to give you guys an idea of how competitive that year's USAs were, Jeff Willett, Mark Dugdale, Mark Christensen, you had Chris Dim. These are guys that would go on to become IFBB pros. So they all placed ahead of him in that light heavyweight division. So it was a very competitive heavyweight division. So that 2003 NPC USA was really the only record I could find for his son actually competing. And again, Bolo won the Mr. Hong Kong 10 years in a row. So in response to the actual question, could Bolo Yeung have been a bodybuilder? Absolutely yes. Obviously that question answers itself. 10 times Mr. Hong Kong, crazy action star. Overall, just an incredible physique, very impressive and very iconic. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Bolo Yeung and his son, David Yeung. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.